let's do it together so we just go. I want us to go home today. I want us to go home today feeling like we do not do class. And you just enter your house and you see? You're not complaining. But see, let's analyze it together. See. I take it that this is N3 here and this is N3 here. Someone else can say, what of this side? What of this one? Remember that this side is negative terminal. Unless the pointed arrow going there. Without it, always choose the positive side. So I will now say, let this be my I1. Let this be my I2. And let this be my I3. Somebody wants to say, why did you do I1? Why not do I1, I2, I3? No. Because of the fact that I want to do it in such a way that this is the right loop, the left loop, right loop, and then the middle current. More like left current, right current, middle current, since it's in this order. So using that our approach, I will come and do loop 1. I'll do everything in loop 1. Once we do shortcuts for one, we'll go. You now go and do the shortcut for the other one. I just hope you are not the type that copy this thing and pack inside your notebook. Hope you are reading. Not how you want, how you should read. You can say you're a medicine student, and when you are reading, you read like maybe 9 to 12, you sleep. Till the next day, 9 to 12. It's not nice. It's not okay. It will affect your habits. You need to do the habit of sometimes you stay away for even any time you have 1 and 5 now. You say wow. Yes. Academics is not enjoyment until you master you.
Yes.
I've told you for the third loop, you never include what is inside, just the roundabout. And the advantage of this is that even in practicals, it will help you as well. Thank God you see the way I made a mistake about it and I remember myself. So we don't include what is this sign. Just the about. More like saying the cereals, just the cereals, it says the cereals. It's what it's like cereals. Facebook where they said one boy finished writing post 2LE. And then some of his friends that did post 2LE with him, like their schoolmates, they finished secondary school. Then they now invited him over. He went there, they now turned it to kidnap. Have you seen that post on Facebook? You've seen it? Yeah, please, it's viral. They just keep, the boy went there with my friends, now let me go and see my friends. They turned it into kidnap, started calling the parents to send them money. Because they believe that the parents can send the money. When they now notice that the thing is getting out of hand, they now kill the boy. Don't come and stay in Nigeria. When some people come, they say the man is a problem man or this one. There are some things that should give you thick skin. With time, you need to just learn that. Everybody is a human being. Don't go and be moving about. Oh, it's my classmates. They say we should just gather. They say we should. All my friends now going there. It's a lie. The best way to go any of those places, you make sure you go with people, strong people, not weak people. Not people that if something happens, they just take off and abandon you. You have to be very careful. I'm saying this now. Never can tell. You have to be very careful. So using all the necessary conventions, this is how our current should flow. It should come from positive terminal out. Positive terminal out. And if this is a junction, it should be flowing inside and leaving it, because if this is going inside, there should be part for it to leave. So note it's not guesswork once you learn the principle. Now the first thing is to remember our Kirchoff rule. The Kirchoff rule, which states that current entering should be equal to current leaving. And the current entering is I1 plus I2 is equal to the one leaving, which is I3. Okay, I've noted that the first thing. So I'm now going to the loops and create the equation. So if this is going to be moving from here, it's leaving this positive, it will be 20V. So 20V minus 2I3, because it's moving in the same direction, shouldn't it? Then coming here. Now the minute you come here to the minus, now please set up. What current will be here? Is it I3 or I1? I1. Sure you know that this current that is here is the same current that is moving from here and coming. So I want you to have that mindset of treating your outside like your outside. Whatever current on the outside is outside round. The one inside is from inside. So minus 4I1. So that's all. Equals to 7. Make sure we are not making mistakes. So we move to this group 2. So I'm now going to do from here now, this one for group 2. I move like this because this is positive. So I'm starting here, not this side. So I'm starting where voltage is. I always start from voltage side. Don't go and say, let me start with current. No, start from voltage side. That's the source of that loop. So I'll now do 16V. Then minus 8I2. The current here is what? Any other thing? Equals to. Very important. Okay, so let's check. If we are able to analyze this one, break it down, we can just easily put here and solve to find the. But if it's not easy, we'll now continue with this one. Okay. So So let's do that. I have 20v minus 2i3. Let me just do equals to. So looking at it conceptually, I can't do anything here because I'm having two unknowns. Sharp. Thank God I picked this question. So it will just answer that one that we easily solve. So two unknowns here as well. So I can't rush to do this thing at this point. So I need to get to the third loop. So analyzing the third loop. So let me start from I1. I'll do 20v minus 8i1. Sure, you know why I'm using? Wait, so you see? Wait, so which see how you're looking at me. See, I can't use I1 and I can't. You need to be paying attention to this class. So see, do you remember that for loop 1, do you remember that for loop 1, I had only this thing. There was no 8 inside the loop 1. But in the loop 2, I have 8. And that 8 is going in direction to this current. Is it not true? So which means that if I'm going to be starting here to move, automatically the current here is I2. And this current that is here is moving in opposite direction to this. So instead of minus for decrease, I said whenever the current is moving in opposite direction to another current or another value, it will be an increase. So it will simply be plus of the current here, 8i2. The minute I cross this 8, I've done what I want to do. I will continue because notice this is minus side now. So minus 16v. I continue. So now minus 4 what? I1 equals to 0. Very important. Never you forget it. This thing tends to confuse students sometimes. It's not every time they say it will be how you want it to be. But provided you remember all the rules, you always get through. So now please, another thing I want you to note whenever you do this loop 3, the first step I want you to always take whenever you do this loop 3 is always equate whatever is here. Like whatever I have here. I can easily say, let me substitute. You said? What did you say? Okay, before I do this, I wanted to say let me substitute, but I noticed something. This is I3. Is there any equation here out of these 3 equations? And this is equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Anyone that has, this is I2. Do you know that this thing can simply be 20 minus 16 is what? 4, Jimmy. This can also be presented as saying 4v plus 8i2 minus 4i1 equals to 0. Hope you know it's the same thing. Now, please, do I have I2 and I1 anywhere here? What I have is actually I3, I1, Shebi. So they are not the same. So please, since they are not the same, I can actually say, let me carry this thing now that I'm seeing and substitute for where I have I3 in any of these equations. So I can say, should be equation 2. Or even this one self. Yes. So we are not doing anything strange. We found the equations. What we now want to do is how do we simplify, like how do we break it down so that we can be able to get I1. Then when we get I1, you can help us get I2 and all that. So a more complex case. There is no routine to what we are doing now. From here now, there is no routine to what we are doing. There is no stored data of what we are doing from here. The stored data ended here, where we have to break down the equations. So now we are trying to simplify. However we go here, it's not something that is stationary or constant or permanent. No wonder you said we should start with the next one. Because you and this your friend, you people always go home before class end. I've noticed it. It's true. Last week was something. Oh yeah, please, I want to claim this one, this particular thing. And it's not like you people go and watch video on YouTube. Me, I know that it's not all of you that watch it. Is it? Again. Come again. Do the one this one. Okay. So I'll have equation 1. Let me substitute. So please, let's say I call this one equation 2. Let's say I call this one equation 3. However you want to call it, I don't want it to be fixed, but just know that we are trying to simplify. So I'll carry that Kirchoff rule and substitute here. So I'll say 20V minus 2. So instead of I3, I'll now have I1 plus I2 minus 4I1 equals to 0. The good thing is that you know that you have, in every of these circuit operation, you will always have 4 equations. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Always have it in mind. Once it's given, you see 2 voltages or 3. Always rush to go and see where you can get. Okay, ask me. See, that is because I1 and I whatever is there, the current entering. The current entering, not by the setup, it's not about I1 and I2 or I3. It's about what is entering inside the circuit and what is leaving. Whatever is entering is equal to, in that one, those things you mentioned now are the things entering that circuit. Is equal to what is leaving. In this one, the things we have here on this left hand side are the things entering and is equal to what is leaving. So the order of I1, I2, I3 is not constant. What is constant is what is entering. So I have 20V. What is entering and what is leaving? That's what is constant. So whenever your circuit is just in a way that is not partitioned in 4 places, if you notice, this is like 1, 2, 1, 2, up, down, left, right. But we can have situation as we progress where you have 1, 2, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, is it not good? So you now have this side, this side, this side, this side. Then you now have the whole thing. So this one is also valid. You see examples like this there. So that is why we said that during the week, we take time to do a lot of it. And as you go, you take your time to solve. Look for questions. So I have 20V. This is minus 2I and minus 4I1. It will give me minus what? 6I. So minus 2I2 equals to 0. Equals to 0. Can I clean? Yes. So I've succeeded in getting what I'm looking for. And that thing I'm looking for is to have an equation that has 2 things that are the same. So I have I2 here, I have I1 here, and here I have I1 and I2. So knowledge of simultaneous equations, elimination method, that's what it is. So now, let me now bring it together. I don't like if I'm solving, I'll be calling anything equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. I just like a situation where you understand how we are coming about it. So I can now choose to say this particular equation that is having the same things with the loop 3 equation. So let me place it side by side and eliminate. Yes, I've taught students enough to know that equation 1, equation 2 things takes long to assimilate. So let me pull it out. I'll have 4V is the same thing as minus 4I1 plus 8I2 equals to 0. Put this one down. I have 20v minus 6i1 minus 2i2 is equals to 0. What I will now ask myself is, what do I do to this so that I can be able to eliminate something? I can, if I multiply this by 5, what do I have?
20.
But this is not really my problem. This is where my problem is. Yes. So if I multiply, wait. If I multiply this by 4, I should get 8 now, should it?
Yes, 4 multiplied 1.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if I multiply this with 4, my goal is what to eliminate. So, okay, it's the same thing, don't worry, let's use redox method. Be playing. Let's be playing. Okay, this is mass. You are teaching me which one is mass. So I can choose to use. So let me use 2 and 8. So I am multiplying the whole thing up by 2. Let me see. Oh yeah, what do you have here? For this one? 8 oh yeah, this one.
116 minus 48.
Is it 40 or 48?
48. Minus 2i2 minus.
Okay, so that means that if I now want to add, if I say let me add it up now, oh yeah, let's add. 8v plus this will be what? Okay. This minus this will be minus what? 50 what? See now, I have minus here now. Minus plus minus is minus minus. So 56. Then this will be 0, shall we? Equals to 0. So please, the only problem you have is that it looks plenty, but it shouldn't confuse you. This V, I'm always carrying it so you'll be able to tell the difference. It's not like it's useful. So 56I1. Making I subject of the formula. Making I subject of the formula. I1 subject of the formula. We have 168 over 56. I1 will be equals to, I want it for me. 3. Is it 3? 3 amps. 3 amps. So let's now solve for I2. Okoye, hope you are following. Okay. Animal, are you with us? Okay. I've not been seeing your sister. She doesn't come for class again. As well. I want to clean, can I? Provided you've copied it, you know be providing it to me. You giving me the value. So please see what I want you to help me do now. Eh? Call out the second equation. That is loop 1 equation. Call it out to me. Read it out to me, please. That is loop 1. Loop 1's equation. Just tell me this is a loop 1 equation. 2i what? 3.
Minus 4i1.
4i. Is that all? Okay. Then loop 2 equation. Call it 16v.
Minus 8i2.
8i2.
Minus 2i3.
2i3. Then the total loop there is roundabout loop or loop 3.
4v plus 8i1. 4i1.
Like this, shall we? These are the regular equations. Every other thing is just for us to simplify.
And I2, 8i1. 8i2.
Yeah?
8i2.
Okay, thank you. So now, all I need to do is now to say, I can enter equation C, that is, I can enter this equation, or, I've gotten I1, wait, this I1 I got. So I can enter this equation and get I3, or I enter this equation and get I2. Sure you know. Okay, let's do it now. So I'll come to B, using B now I'll do 20V minus 2I3 minus 4. Instead of I1 I do 3. Equals to 0 because I1 is 3. We got I1 to be 3. So this will be minus 12 equals to 0. Then 2I3 minus then 20V. Now notice that I told you this V does not matter. So just do 20 minus 12 for this what? 8, should be? So I just write 8. Then minus 2I3 equals to 0. This thing crossing equality sign, I can have 8 equals to 2I3. So that I3 is simply equals to 8 over 2, which is equals to what? 4. At this point, I can choose not to solve again. Sure you know. Instead of, I can go here and substitute and find I2 to give you the same answer. But if I want, then I can just say, remembering this equation, I can come here. I can just say, remembering I1, I got I1 to be 3, plus I2 that I don't know. Then I got I3 to be 4. So I'll simply do I2 will be equals to 4 minus 3, which is equals to what? 1. Very simple like that. And the children of God say amen. By a shortcut. Read the Bernard. Bernard.
Yes,
Bernard. Always eat before coming. Always eat before coming. Let's do the shortcut and go. We'll do just one shortcut. Let's do shortcut for this one. If we do shortcut for this one, we'll go.
Hmm?